everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I apologize if this video is a little wonky. I recorded it and for some reason I didn't get any volume. So I have to do a voiceover. So hopefully I can kind of sort of remember what I'm saying, but my hands are definitely not going to match up to my mouth. But first I wanted to apologize for no video yesterday and the late video today. My great nephew came and spent 4 days with me. He is 5 years old, and we had a really good time. My husband took him to the Bat Conservatory, which I don't do bats. So Royce went and they had a good time there. And then I took him to Skunky Acres, and he got to pet deer. He got to pet llamas and emus and see peacocks. He got to pet a 100-year-old tortoise, and I got to hold a skunk, and they got to come over and pet it. And Carmine was just tickled to death by the fact that it peed on me. So, it didn't spray me. There's a difference. It didn't spray me. It peed on me. These skunks have been descented, so they can't spray. So that gets rid of the smell. And their fur is so soft. They are just awesome pets. I had one before. I know I've told y'all about Rhino. His name was Rhino McBoogie Wolfe. And while I was there, I got the paperwork to get ready to possibly get another skunk. I've got to apply for a special license, which is going to take about 3 months. And I had it before, but I let it lapse when Rhino was no longer with me. And I wasn't ready to get another skunk at that point. And so I let my license lapse. So now I have to get it again, which shouldn't be any problem. And I'm looking at getting a skunk, and it's going to be awesome. They have an albino one. Actually, they have several albino ones, which is really rare to be able to see that many of them together. I was ecstatic. And I just had such a good time. It was so much fun. I could have sat there and petted that skunk all day. Well, minus the fact that he peed through my shirt and clear through my pants and soaked them as well. But other than that, it was absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome time. And I love that. He and I played. We lined Avengers up and played volleyball over top of them in the house. And he made homemade donuts, which he, was very proud of himself for. And but I've got a new toy that I want to share with you. Give me 1 second, and I will bring it out. Is my new toy. I absolutely love it. I am over the moon happy with how it stamps. And right there is I stamped just onto a sheet of paper so that you guys could see it. It's super crisp. It's very deep. I love the engraving. And you can put that on an envelope. You can put it on your card bases if you want to, like if you're going to put an insert, you could put it on the actual base. You wouldn't want to put it on the card if you're going to have that part exposed, because you would be able to see the back of it. But you could if you want to. And I also purchased these seals that I can use, and they're really great seals. They're real thin. They have them, I know they have them in silver. I believe they have them in red. And what I'm going to do is show you what I got it for. And here it comes. I was so tickled. I bought, I put my tags in packages of 3. So I got one of the packages out, and I pressed onto the seal and excuse me, and put that on the back to seal my packaging, because I'm hoping to be able to do a craft fair this year. And in the event that I can, I want people to be able to see the tags, but I don't necessarily want them to take them out of the packaging. because I don't want to risk, maybe a lady with hand lotion on touches them and then I get a greasy fingerprint, or, there's a little kid there that's just had nachos. I don't want cheese on them. So sealing them like that, I thought was a really cool idea, and makes it, so that they know who I am. They know what, my YouTube channel is. They can follow me there. But it also, kind of protects my my tags. I really would like to do a craft fair this year, but by the time I give away to my family and friends like I want to, it really doesn't leave a lot left, but I'm hoping. I have faith, one of these days I'll get there. And now there are other things that you can do with it besides sticking it on the back of a card or stamping it on a seal, which you could also put on the back of your card. But you can stamp onto your envelope, onto the seal of the envelope, the flap. Now this is how it comes apart, and you can order more of those pieces, so that, like, I'd like to get one that has a Christmas theme to it, and I'm going to have one made for a friend. I'm going to have one made for the kids' teacher who loves flamingos, and I'm going to check. I'm not sure if it will work, but I thought about having her and her husband's name done at the top, and then their address below, and then a flamingo with a Santa hat on it for her to stamp onto their cards at Christmas time. Now, because I would want to stamp onto where the address would go, I would have to tell the man that I want the image reversed, because when you stamp on it, it comes out the way it is on that piece of paper. Well, when you're trying to do an envelope, you're coming in a different direction, and that would mess it up. And I'm showing you there that there's two little teeth that hang down, or that stick up, and then there's two little holes in the bottom. And that way, you just pop it, and it pops into those holes. You're good to go. I'm just over the moon with it. I absolutely love it. Sorry about that. I didn't mean for the noise. I hit the button and I shouldn't have. But I just think it's great. I think it will, add a different element to our cards, to our envelopes. I will make sure that I link the gentleman in the description box for you. It took about 3 weeks to get it. And you tell him what you want, and then he makes it. He sends you back a picture of the, of what it does, and then so that you can make sure that everything's correct. I guess he does it on a computer probably. Then that way, you can make sure that everything is correct in the way that you want it, and then he will go make the die and then put it in the mail. And you can take those two pieces apart, and you can buy the full set, which is the two pieces, and it comes with a case that you can put it in. But once you have the base, you don't need to buy it again. Now, they have more expensive, more elaborate models, but this is a pretty standard model, and I'm really happy with it. So I will make sure that I link it below for you. Like I said, I was happy with the speed that it came. I absolutely love how it stamps. It's so deep and so crisp. I absolutely love it. And I don't know why I'm showing the tags again or sharing that with you. So apparently I said something there, but I don't remember what it was. And but I'm really happy with it, and I think that you guys will be too. If you purchase one, when you go to send out tell him what you want. If you could just tell him that Sherry Wolfe from CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat on YouTube referred you over there, I would appreciate that. And because I told him that, if I like this as much as I was hoping I would, that I wanted to share it with you guys, and I want the gentleman to know that I did. And but that's it, guys. This is what I wanted to share with you. I hope that you like it. I hope that you'll check out his channel or his store. And he also does wax seals and something else, I believe. And so it's really cool. If you want a wax seal instead, he can do that as well. But that is it, guys. that is my new toy, and I am over the moon happy with it. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And remember to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. I love you all. And again, I apologize, and I will get back on track soon. Bye, everybody. Love you.